Hey guys, Steve here, and I've got something I am so excited to show you guys. Had a Jeep event to take care of this weekend, did that. In case you didn't know, I do the Jeep thing too. And when I got home, had some packages. Had one package I knew was going to be there. Already excited, super excited about that. But another package showed up right here, and I read it. Tits Rc. So check this out, dude. I am beyond stoked. Scx30 axles. So also some freaking cool stickers. So I can't even tell you how. You could probably see it in my face. The old guy is beyond stoked. So we're gonna move this camera. We're gonna pop these axles open. I haven't even opened them yet. We're gonna take a look at these axles. We're probably gonna throw them on my K10. And check this out, dude. I got a discount code, SHOCKA10, Tits Rc. Saves you 10% on these bad boys right here. Let's look at them. Let's just open the damn things and look at them, dude. I'm so excited. The man's got me cussing. But Tits Rc. All right, let's do the rear one first, because this front one I'm stoked. I'm stoked on both of them, man. Dude, got a little simulated oil fill there, lube fill. So these axles for the pair, both of them, $80, okay? And you're probably thinking, I only paid $100 for the whole unit. Well, let me tell you, dude, you go out and you get some Mias or, oh my God, dude, these things are so freaking sexy. So you got their little tungsten weighted knuckles right there with the brass, it looks like, in there. You get the steering links. So you cannot buy and build a set of axles for $80. I'm here to tell you, I've already looked into it. I planned on putting these onto a frame up build, but I could not wait. I seen these today and I am shocked at how fast he got them to me. And I'm putting them on the K10. So everything, we got all little Allen keyed. The quality in these things is just phenomenal, man. Like, this isn't hype, dude. This is Steve legitimately excited about a product. It's just quality. Tiny, but quality. I absolutely love the way this is two-toned. I almost want to bust them open and look at the gears in there. It's just so nice, man. Just so nice. So yeah, let's so you get the axles, you get the hardware. Guess I should have paid attention to which bag this stuff come out of, but amongst my excitement, I failed to do so. But I don't think it's going to be that hard to figure out, man. You got 4 links and a couple of drive shafts. Tits Rc, okay? Cool stuff for these 30s. They got wheels. They got these little knuckles with the tungsten. I think they're like $30 or something for the knuckles with the tungsten weight in them. They have wheels. I believe they're brass. Get on their website and check it out. This isn't, I get nothing. I get nothing from this 10% discount code. Maybe a pat on the back, I thank you, Steve. But I will not tell you something is awesome. If it's not, so this little simulated oil drain thing, I can see that being a little bit of a problem in the event that you're in a comp. But I mean, it comes right out. It isn't like there's real oil in there. So it's just a little scale feature that I dig. So, you know, you can leave it on there if you want to take it off to, you know, fear of it hanging up when you're trying to run some lines. If maybe you're doing a cash comp with some friends, or at a, you know, the RC MCCA is actually developing a class as we speak for these and the 32s. So, dude, they're here to stay. They are like, everybody that has talked smack about the 30s and blah blah blah, they're kind of eating their words now. They're so nice, and I'm just waiting for the first guy who's going to come out with a real comp frame for these things, not a lighter, prettier version of the stock frame. I want a true comp frame, and that's what I'm waiting for. And I don't think it's going to be long. I really don't. Somebody's going to do it, and these are the axles you're going to want. Anyways, let's get them underneath my K10. All right, so we got a screw here holding on this shock in the rear link, the drive shaft. So we got 4 screws to undo here on our rear axle, and then our front axle is going to go right into place. And then on the front we got the same, plus we're going to have a screw that's going to go right into that backside of this servo saver. So I'm not going to do a lot of this on camera just because, but I will take the stock, when I get the stock axle out, I will show you a comparison. Yeah, and we'll go from there. All right, so we got that little screw right here. As you can see, it backs out really easy. Just your standard 0.05 that we use on our 24s. And we got the same thing here on the rear shock. Just screw that out. All right, one on each side. We got the drive shaft, and that should be free. And pretty simple. So you are going to need a Phillips, and I do this 000, but right there for your drive shaft, that's going to be, you know, one of those pesky little Phillips heads, and then that'll come out. So pretty simple so far. So there's your comparison. Slightly wider, you're going to get a little bit more, it's going to be a little more stable with the wider axle. I can feel a little bit of weight, but you're talking about aluminum versus plastic. And the cool factor is just freaking so much higher. You do have more of a normal wheel nut now, instead of these little plastic ones that you need the tool for. Now you're back to your normal, let's see, before I go running my mouth, man. Let's see, this is the tool most of us have gotten from, yep. So that's the same as what we have now on our SCX24s. So that's a beautiful thing. So far, quality-wise, I see nothing to complain about. Everything is going to bolt right back up the way it came off. So let me take care of that right quick just to keep this video short. Okay. All together now. Can anybody say sexy 30 axles? Dude, sexy. Stock, blah. Tits, yeah. Love it. All right, let's put this front on. This thing went on super easy, dude.
Needed this tiny little Phillips right here,
for the drive shaft. No big deal. Then our typical, you know, 0.05 that we use for everything on our 24s. So, okay. Let's do a real quick little comparison with the fronts. Again, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Right here is where your servo screws in. There's the little holes for it. They give you new hardware. I'll be honest, I've just been reusing what I pulled off the 30. I haven't even busted into the stuff in the package. I'm gonna have to for my steering link. So the stuff that Tits sends you is better quality than what I'm pulling out of this, as far as the screws, you know. Okay, pretty good chance you're seeing the inside of an SCX30 Tits axle from the first time right here. Pretty good chance of it. Don't want to say it is because I don't know that to be factual, but there you go. There's your worm gear, a couple little bearings. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there definitely is some grease. There's a little lube in there. So, yeah. All right, let's get this cap back on and yeah, get these things back under get them under this K10 and see how they run. There's our finished product, ready to install wheels and the body. So let's get the wheels and the body on there and we will take her for a spin. All right. It's good to note everything on this vehicle, this whole crawler, everything is stock with the exception of these axles. So you don't need a bunch of upgrades to do these axles if that's the first thing you want to do. So there you have it. All right. Look at those. I'm just, yeah, I love them. So let's take it over, see how these beautiful axles, how they run, see if it sounds any different, and check out the turn radius and all that. Let's do it. So right off the bat, initially, I can feel it feels stable, which it should. It's they're +2 on each side, so to me, the vehicle, the crawler, it doesn't sound any different. Doesn't seem any louder. Mind you, everything on this thing is 100% stock, with the exception of these axles. So they went on really smooth. Yeah, I am very happy with the product so far. And with that, I guess we'll call it a video.
Like my channel!